Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to see how the next topic, that is in this video we are going to see that is circle, polygon and arc. Okay, now we will start one by one. I will start with the circle. Okay, what is circle? Circle you can draw with many types. What is shortcut of circle? You have just enter C space from your keyboard and the circle command will be active. I have now just press C enter. So just it is asking for a specific center point of the circle. So you can just follow this. What it is asking: circle, specify center point for circle or 3p, 2p, tr, ttr. Okay, now I will just specify center point of the circle. First of all, we are going to see this, and in the next we are going to see this. I will just specify the center point anywhere on my screen. I will just specify here. I will just click here, and now next what it is asking, you can see here it is asking specify radius of the circle. If you know the radius of the circle, you can just enter radius of the circle anything here. I'll just enter 300 and the circle will be drawn of radius 300. You can just check from here. It is the radius of the circle. I will just click here. And you can see here that the R300, that the radius of the circle is 300. Now next method is, if you know the diameter, then you can draw. You can also, if you know the diameter, then you can draw a circle by that way also. I just enter again C space. Enter specify center of the circle. If you know the diameter, you can just click here diameter. Again this press T space, and now it is asking for the specify diameter of the circle. I will just specify my diameter of the circle as 600. Enter, and again my circle is drawn of diameter 600. Now the next method is drawing it C space. Now next you can draw, if you know the 3 points of the circle, then you can draw what are the 3 points. You can click anywhere. First of all, I will start with 2-point circle. That is what is you have to specify in 2 points of the circle where you want to do. If you want to draw the circle to 2 points of the tangent to these 2 circles, or the 2 points touching these 2 circles, I will just click here. First point is here. So I will just click here. Now specify my first point of the circle here, and the second point of the circle here. Now you can see that the circle touching these 2 points are drawn. Now you can draw anything. If you want to repeat the command, just space, and you can again draw anywhere. If you want to do circle touching these 2 points, I will just click here. First point, I will just click here. Second point, again 2-point circle is drawn. Now if I want to draw 3-point circle, I will just escape this C space 3p. You can also type from the keyboard 3p and it will enter. If I want to specify 3-point circle, I will just specify the first point, specify a second point, I will specify here third point. I will just repeat the commands. I will draw something line here. Now view 6 space 3-point circle. So here is my first point. Here is my second point. And here will be my third point. So you can see here the 3-point circle is drawn. Now again circle, what is it? Is tangent and TTR. What is TTR? If you want your circle to pass through, to have tangent to have tangent to two shapes, and if you know the radius, means if you I want my circle to tangent to this circle, and I know its radius, then also I can draw. I will just enter C space and just specify here TTR, always click here, and it is asking first tangent point. If my first tangent point is this, second tangent point is this, and I have to specify the radius of my circle. Suppose my radius of the circle is again I will specify 200. Just press enter. So here you can see that the circle having tangent to this to circle and of radius 200 is drawn. Next way is we have seen that center radius, center diameter, 2-point circle, 3-point circle, TTR, and now the last we can see the tangent angle circle. First we have to click here, tangent, tangent, and tangent. So you can see here tangent circle is drawn. The circle is tangent to these 3 points, first, second, and third. And you can see here the circle is tangent to these 3. And if you want your circle to tangent to this second and third, you can also draw your space and repeat the command. First point first is here. Just sketch it from here and repeat my command. I have to draw, suppose, in this small space, tangent circle. Specify center. Okay. Sorry, I have not clicked the tangent circle. I will just go from here. Circle, tangent. First point, second point, and the point. Now you can see here your tangent circle is round. So next is polygon. If you want to, I will just select all and just delete. Next you can draw is polygon. What is the shortcut of polygon? That is P space. So PL. Shortcut of polygon is POL. You can see here shortcut of polygon is POL. How to draw a polygon? You have to just, what is polygon? Polygon is any geometric surface having space, having sides 5 or more than 5. You can just give here a number of sides. If you want to draw 5 shape polygon, I will just click here 5 and space and specify center of the polygon. And you can give here if you want inscribe circle or circumscribe our circle. I want to inscribe circle. So you can see that my circle is inside my polygon. Just give a radius. I will give a radius of 500 and press enter. You can see that I will just draw your circle so you understand it better. You can see here of 300 my polygon, 300 is my polygon is drawn. Now next, if you want to your polygon outside of your circle, I will just press here POL space, number of side I want to 6 side, space here 6, specify center of the polygon, circumscribe the circle, and just you can see here my polygon circumscribe about the circle. Means my circle is outside my polygon is drawn. Now next you can draw POL. You can draw polygon of inside. I'll just draw polygon of the inside. Just space. Again you have to give the center of the polygon. And circumscribe. You have to give the radius. I will give radius 100 and just press enter. Then my polygon of how many sides? 6 sides and 10 sides and 500 mm radius strong. Next we are going to see is ellipse. So what is ellipse shortcut? The shortcut of you can also draw ellipse from here. You can draw ellipse from here. See here it is ellipse. There are 3 methods to draw ellipse. First is if you know the center, next is axis, and if you know the end, and next is elliptical arc. So I will just click here ellipse. So it is asking for the center of the ellipse. You have to specify in center anywhere, and it is asking specify any point of the axis. So I will just give here something near about 500. I'll be near 500 and specify this distance, that is suppose it is 265. Okay. Now what was it? You don't understand what it is. I will just draw here a line. And again I will draw here again a line. So again you can see from here I just draw ellipse. EL is the shortcut of ellipse, EL space. So it is asking center axis. So I will just draw here center. Now what it is asking, specify the other end point of this. So you have to give this distance. This from this point to this point. So if I need suppose if I have it as 500, I will just press here 500 and just press here 500, just press enter. So it is asking that specify the distance of the axis. What is this distance? What is this distance you want? Suppose it is 150. You will just press here 150 and enter. So now your ellipse of this distance is 500 and this distance is 150 is drawn. Now the next way of drawing ellipse is here space is what is a center. So if you know the center of the ellipse, then just click here. Again that is the same way. You have to give that small axis. Again you have to give the major axis and your ellipse will draw. If you want to draw that, it is showing that create an ellipse, an elliptical arc. So now if you want to draw any specify again. If you want to draw an elliptical arc, specify axis endpoint of the ellipse. So if I know an arc, I will draw suppose so now if you want to draw a circle with the help of ellipse, you can just press here EL space. You have to give the center and just give the same distance of both the axes. I will give here something unusual, like something 500. So I will give you and enter, and again I will give you. So you can see here, if I will 500, just taking as a diameter. So if you want it from the center, I will have to give here 250. So just 250. So you can see that the circle is drawn. And just again new method. Next method of ellipse, EL space. If you want your ellipse, if you know the distance of ellipse from the center, you can press here center. Just you can give your distances from the center. So now you have to give both the radius of the ellipse. Okay, first I will give you 500 enter, and again you can give here 500 enter. So you can see now that I have drawn ellipse of both 500 radius. These two methods are the same. Just you have to give distance from the center. Next time, if you want to draw an arc, this suppose I want to draw an arc with this much. So what we will do, I will just press EL space. I will just give the center. Just space. Just click here on the arc, or also a space, or also you can draw from here. You just click here arc. You just give the center point of the ellipse. You just give the distances of both the axes. And you just click here. Something I will give you. Something like that I have here. So now you have suppose arc from here to here. What we'll do, we have to just give the both the angles. So I'll just give here. You can see here that angle which I will give here 90. Enter, and just you have to give that the other angle. Okay, so I will give here 196. You can see you have drawn an arc of the ellipse. So this is in the ellipse, and these are only the 2-3 function of the ellipse. And now next we are going to see is the arc. Next point will be our arc. So now there are many ways of drawing arc. You can see here. I will tell you that there are. So you can see here many ways of drawing the arc. I will start with one by one. First of all, I will tell you what is the shortcut of arc. You can just press here A space, and your arc function will open. So now we are going to start with our first method of drawing the arc. First, what is 3-point arc. So what is 3-point arc? If I want to draw arc from here to here, so I will just press here my first point, second point, and this I will press here third point. So you can see we have drawn an arc of 3 points from here to here. So sometimes you will just give your first point and second point, first point and second point. So you should not do like this. You have to give the first point in middle of that, between the 2 points. So you can draw the arc. So now next method of drawing the arc is you have the start, end, and center of the arc. So you can see here, if I know if I start from here and something ends over here, and I know that the center is this, so I will just click here start point of the arc, center point of the arc, and end point of the arc. So you can see, just repeat the command. start point, end point. It is not drawing. There is some problems. I will again draw and start end. So I will again start here. The center will be something here, and I will just end it here. So you can see that I have drawn an arc of start point, center point, and end point. I will just again draw it. Center, start point, center, and just end it here. You can see here drawn again a center and point up. Now next method will be, if you know the angle, if I know the, suppose this angle it is something 30 or 60, and just click here, but it is asking for a specify the start point of the arc. I will just give you a start point, specify the center of the arc. Here it is one center, and it is asking for specify the angle. So you want to draw an angle. I will just give it from here. Our angle actually start from here, so you can give how much angle you want. You can see here, if I give it suppose something 45, just the center, you can see that our arc is actually drawn from here. So I will just draw it separately, so you are able to see that figure. Start end angle. So here it is my start. Here it is, suppose here it is my end. Here to specify that what is your angle. So if your angle is suppose 45, you have to specify until you can see that my arc of 45 degree is drawn. Next method of drawing the arc is start, center and length. Now what is that? You have to just press arc start from here, and the center it is suppose you have to specify the center of the arc. Suppose it is something here, and you have to specify the length. Suppose I want to touch this ellipse, the length is 363. I will just press here 363, and you can see after an arc touching this both figure. So it is very easy. Now next method is to go first click start center length, start center angle, angle, start and direction, start and radius, center and continue. I will just click here start and angle, and draw here start, and then stand here angle. I will just specify here my angle. So to give my angle again, I know that I have drawn this circle arc, so I will specify here something 132. You can see here my again arc of 132 degrees is drawn. Next arc will be the start and direction. You can see here start. You have to just give the direction like this or like this. I will just draw here like this. And you can see that my arc is drawn. In this way, you don't have to do you have to radius or any angle. Next will be a center, start and end. need to go back to center start, and you know that center of this two arc are these three. So I will just draw only arc the center. Here I will give center, specify the start point of the arc. So arc will suppose start from here. Just I have to give that the end point. Suppose it will end here. So I have now drawn here the center, start and end radius arc. So it is also very easy. And next it is start and angle. So again I will draw here something, specify the center, specify the start point, and we have to specify the angle. So as I start from here, the angle is increasing. Suppose I have to draw now something angle of 50 degree. Enter. You can see here we have drawn an arc of center, start and angle. And next will be over that is center, start and length. Again which is also very easy. Just click here center, just click here start, and just you have to give the length anything that is. You give your 400 suppose. Enter. You can see here our again arc is drawn, center, start and length. And the next type, that is last type of arc, is continuous. How to draw any arc? You have, in this arc you just have not to do anything. You have to just give the first point and just continue from where you have to end it. Then end it anywhere, here, then I will just end it here. You can see again our arc is drawn. So this way I have finished with the arc. There are many types you can see here. Drawing the arc. Here also you can see there are many types of drawing the circle like this. In this lecture we have seen the three types of type. First is circle, second is arc, third is that is our polygon. Next from next lecture we are going to see our rectangle. That is move command, copy command, mirror command, rotate, retrieve, etc. one by one. So you can just practice this three command, this circle, arc and polygon. I will just again tell you the shortcut. The shortcut for the circle is C space. The shortcut for the polygon command is PL. For polygon command is POL space, and next what is arc command is A space. You can give the center, anything. These three command was very easy. You can just practice different shape like this, anything you want. Okay, now we will stop our video here, and in the next video we'll just continue with our next commands. Okay, now just thank you and keep watching my videos. Learn the Autocad and free. I'll just keep you teaching all the commands, and then just we are going to draw 1 BHK or 2 BHK plan with the help of this command line. Also different shape you can do, which are used in UV drafting. So I'm going to stop the video. Thank you. Just keep liking and keep subscribing my channel. Okay, bye.